A zombie apocalypse is coming for you.
There it is.
A zombie apocalypse is coming for you.
Oh, dashboard is now live. Alright.
A zombie apocalypse is coming for you.
Who makes him his music? But like their beats and stuff have style and talent to them. The rest of it, not so much. Like whoever's making the music for them, they took their talent and actually made like good music with better lyrics or whatever. Might actually be worth it.
Find Katie's Umbrex before she dies. Find Katie's Umbrex before she dies.
And of course I'm orange. Why wouldn't I be orange?
Find Katie's Umbrex before she dies. Find Katie's Umbrex before she dies. Zibbity, zobbity, zobbity, zoo.
This music would be better with better lyrics and a better singer.
We gotta find a way into the maintenance room.
We're not good of a singer GTG is.
We gotta find a way into the maintenance room. Cool fire. Oh shit, a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Oh yeah. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Oh yeah. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer.
God, this is so bad. And I think his fans listen to this and think it's good. 5:30 a.m. Damn.
I'm coming for you. Oh yeah. Zabadazoo. The soothing sounds of Barry White during the zombie apocalypse.
Is that it? Nope. More music.
Unleash the beast.
Strahan and Oath. I'm not sure what he's playing today. I actually made 2 videos today before this. It's like, alright, gotta start. This is just so bad. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, but I'm easily amused. right there. Let's make sure it actually fits on the screen. Dark Souls, bitch! Easily amused. How you guys all doing today? I had 3 days off in a row before I had to work for the rest of my life. Alright, it's only 6 days, but still. Beat is actually good. Only the lyrics were better. This would actually could be considered a good song. Only this was better. It could actually be pretty good, but the song is trash because of the lyrics. Yikes! Ghost, I hope you're okay. Gets energy from the gym. I don't know, if you do it right, you shouldn't have any energy when you're done.
The rain is very heavy, very heavy. Yes, the rain, yes, the rain has lots of mass and waves 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 of mass. The rain is very heavy, heavy. Yes, the rain.
Like that that is actually really good. It's just the person himself is trash. If he was not such a bitch and allowed other people to do the singing. That too, emo. They're slamming my glass. The hell is that? See, these guys don't go anywhere, they don't do anything. Yeah, still got something on them. There we go. Got the clean. Bet if he asked Tavern Real Nice Tavern to do some lyrics for him. Rain.
That's how it works. What the hell?
That's not how it works at all. You're trash.
Now?
I am alright.
Yep. You kick their asses with a fucking sword. Those bitches got honed with your fucking sword. Oh shit, here they come, fuck those motherfuckers. Chop them with the big shit sword. Chop them with the big, chop them with the big shit, chop them with the big shit sword. My sword has titties. I have the best sword ever. 2 tick bitties. 2 tick bitties. I have the best sword ever.
Oh, now we got a song about boobs. He's not a children's entertainer, though, guys. Don't forget that. He's not a children's entertainer. Except that he is.
You must climb across the columns and do wall runs, doing flipping off the pole. Amazing. Platforming, and I will open the door because it's a different color.
Of course it doesn't affect TOS, dude. He's immune to that. Not a clown. As he makes clown noises.
Platforming, do some platforming, platforming, yes, nice platforming for you. Don't jump there.
Mute his ass for some. I'm sure you guys all know this song. It's one of the best.
Hello, everybody. It's your boy, Jordy Jordan. Fat motherfucker himself. Dark Side Phil here. I'm back.
Love it.
This is low T.
I can't even fucking do anything! What is this ugly ass nigga doing?
Let it be known, motherfuckers. Everything was right. Everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. Everything was right. Everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. My nigga, I never failed the mission. What? I never failed the mission. Okay. Phil did it. He masturbated. What? Oh, the camera's on. I don't even know. I need your help and support. Pledge to pay, nigga. Pledge to pay, okay. Pledge to pay, nigga. Pledge to pay. What? 10 years of my hard work trying to raise funds within the next several months to pay my taxes. These fucking trolls financially fuck me over every single fucking year.
It's not my fault. My fears on my nigga.
Oh, he said it a few times, Oath. He used to do his top 10 racist moments, and then he realized, oh hey, that might actually look bad. Remember, racing was okay, because you make fun of an entire race.
Everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Run that shit back. Pull out your fucking cock. Yeah, I'm fucking black. Run that shit back. Grab your balls. Swivel them around. Grab your cock. Swivel them around. You just
What's up,
walk
dude? How
around
you
with two
do?
legs swinging in a cock, and you don't even realize what you got. Go be a sheriff. Cock. You serve no purpose, nigga.
You're wasting time.
Black spook in America.
You feel me?
Obsessing over another man you never met. Black crispy sweat. Beat me in a sink.
Soon as I hop on way, niggas using them medics on J. Okay.
We got LTG, we got Liquid DSP, and we got Wings of
Run that
Redemption.
shit back.
This dude's on straight.
Everything was right. Everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. Everything was right. Everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
This is probably my favorite of the Logan Richards songs. I love the Three Kings.
I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
God, that's such a good song. And then back to this. Sad face. Exactly, Kazuhira. How you doing? Main protagonist, what up, pimp? I know this stuff is so bad. Don't forget to hit that like button. Like, subscribe. Give me your paycheck. Wait a minute, I'm not DSP. Is he done? I think he's done. Dead air. 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 There he is.
Alrighty, hello everybody. Hello, and welcome. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my final day, my 6th consecutive day of streaming before some time off.
Every day is
So,
time off for
it should
you.
be
You don't
exciting.
do
We
anything.
got some good stuff lined up for everyone today. Today is Monday, November 18th, 2019, and I welcome you all here to my first of 2 gameplay streams for the day. All new content today, all new games that I'm covering. So, yes, after
Hey,
much
Tesha.
deliberation over the weekend, I was debating what should I play today. I had left this day open all week long because I really didn't know what it is that I wanted to play today. I wanted to wait for all of your feedback to determine what I actually played on today's stream. And
I decided, fuck
listened
you.
to what you guys had to say. I started playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order as well as Pokemon Sword, on Friday. And
Charleston
I beat
Panther.
those on Saturday. Yesterday I did some more Death Stranding, as well as some Luigi's
And you
Mansion
hated every
3.
single second of it because
And after
you
listening
didn't get
to
a
all
bunch
of
of
your
money for it.
feedback, essentially what you guys are telling me is you're enjoying everything. Like, no one's really disappointed with the stuff that I've been doing at all. People just seem to really be having a good time with the streams, which is great, obviously. That's what I'm going for, right? So, it's like I can't go wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't really matter what I played today.
You should be playing
Everyone would be
Pokemon.
satisfied.
Pokemon
because
should be the mainstream.
it's such a good variety of stuff that I'm juggling right now. But
But
the
whichever
sense
one
that I
gives
was
the most
getting
money.
was that you guys really did enjoy Star Wars and Pokemon, and you didn't feel like you got enough those first 2 days. Like, each game was like a 6-hour taste of the first segment of each game, but you guys wanted more. Okay?
Snort.
So, I said, all right, that works for me. I think what we're going to do today is we are going to...
Well, he was valedictorian there at Ghostly Winds.
We're going to jump right back into those games with a full day of streaming of those games.
Full on baby
okay?
shaking if you're DSP.
So that's what we're doing. The first stream today here is going to be Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. 4 more hours. And by the way,
Boo,
we're
you should
heading
have
to a
picked
brand new
Pokemon.
planet right off the bat to start, which is awesome. You know, right from the very beginning, we're going somewhere new to investigate. I now have the ability to force push stuff, which is a brand new ability I got near the end of the last stream that I did the other day. And we still have the ability to
Well,
slow stuff
Kazuhira,
down.
he's a mature adult. He doesn't like anything.
So
There's no
good
order or
stuff,
anything.
all
Only
right? Good stuff.
only mature
I'm very excited
children
for
pick
today's streams.
favorites.
I hope you guys are excited as well. It should be a good day. Now later tonight, as I just said, I will be playing Pokemon Sword. And just a reminder that when I play Pokemon Sword, all right, I will be doing a couple things. First of all,
You'll be paying me to
the
name
top contributor
Pokemon.
of the late night stream tonight of Pokemon Sword will be able to name a Pokemon. All right, you'll be able to actually pick a Pokemon and name it in my playthrough of the game. Pretty cool. Right?
Trash.
But in addition, we are going to implement the
And then he
penny
puts it
points
in the
or
box.
channel points system.
So he'll never be
later
seen or heard
tonight.
from again.
So when you jump on the late stream tonight,
Congratulations,
if
you
do,
spent
you're gonna
$200
see
to name this
ability
Pokemon.
to
In the
select
box it
a
goes.
Pokemon that
Never
I
be seen
currently
again.
have, and say that you'd like to keep
Hope it was
them
worth
in my
it.
party for the entirety of the late night stream. Okay, it's one of the things I'm doing for the Pokemon playthroughs. You can use Penne points to select a Pokemon that you like to be in my party.
Snort.
Now I'm allowing 3 people to do that, and that means the other 3 spots will be open for me to choose who I want to keep in my party, or if I want to rotate in new Pokemon as I catch them. So that's going to be pretty
It's up to
fun,
me.
I think.
Read. Me.
All right? I think that
So
you
go ahead,
guys
spend all that
should
money to pick a
enjoy
Pokemon,
tonight's
and then he
late night
decides I don't want it
Pokemon
anyways.
stream. Now I'm off tomorrow. All right, I'm off from streaming tomorrow. However, I shall return on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, what we're going to do is the games I'm not playing today. So we're going to have another major stream of Death Stranding come Wednesday. And then we're going to have more Luigi's Mansion 3, which we are very much in the end game of Luigi's Mansion 3 right now. In fact, I would say maybe 1 to 2 more streams to beat it, because we did complete the entire 11th and 12th floors. However, as I was finishing, 12th and 13th floors out of 15. But as I was finishing the 13th floor, the game threw a monkey wrench into the plan and said, oh, now you have to chase a ghost that stole the button to go to the 14th floor. So you have to go do that first. I was like, oh, all right, so there's going to be a little bit of extension of the game here, I guess. Yeah, so it's pretty good. You know, I'm really enjoying Luigi's Mansion. I hope you guys are enjoying that playthrough as well. That'll continue Wednesday night, and it looks like we'll be near the very end of the game by the end of that stream. And then
Thought
for
he
the
beat it
rest of this
yesterday.
week, quite honestly, it's going to be a balance of all the new releases, okay?
Because he stopped and he just cried for half an hour.
It's going to be
Which actually
me
have
balancing
actually more than
Star
half an hour.
Wars along with, more Pokemon and Death Stranding and Luigi's Mansion. Now, don't worry, because some people are like, oh, man, I wonder now if Phil is now going to only be playing Pokemon as a late-night stream. And the answer there is actually no. What I am planning to do is rotating around all the games, and yes, you may see Pokemon continue as a main earlier stream later on in the week.
Which
okay?
it should be.
It
should be the main stream.
And you're like, ah, crap. This
Now,
is
the games you're
always
playing,
gonna
that's got to be the
2-hour
biggest one you're
segments.
playing.
No, coming up this week. I will probably have it as a major segment one time. In addition, depending on how stuff goes,
About to lose his back claws to keep that up,
Okay.
right, Ritzy?
near the end of the week, I may rotate in some different stuff. And what I mean by that is maybe I'll rotate in a random session of Modern Warfare one late night. Maybe by the end of the week, I'll rotate in a random session of
Minecraft.
whatchamacallit, Minecraft.
You've only been playing it for over a year and you can't remember what it's called.
And
wow.
sadly, you know,
Alcohol is a hell of a drug.
That stuff because I've been doing so many.
Alcoholism
releases.
kills the
We'll see.
memory.
I don't want to promise that, only because I know that these new releases are the priority. I know this is what you guys want to see the most, so I am focusing in on those first. And then, you know, secondly, if I have time to maybe squeeze in those other things during the week, we will. Now, the one game that is a new release this coming week that I'm not starting up this week is Shenmue 3. I am definitely playing it. I really want to play it. I'm very interested in it. I played Shenmue 1 and 2 to prepare for Shenmue 3 coming up this week. However, I'm in the middle of so many damn new releases right now. There's no way that I could play Shenmue 3 right now. That would be insane to be juggling 5-6 games.
Well, then how about you beat one of the games you're already
Shenmue
playing,
3
dumbass?
Is going to happen, but I'm going to hold off on playing it until we get a better opportunity to play it, which is going to be essentially once I start wrapping up some of these current playthroughs. Now, in addition,
if you beat Luigi's Mansion,
also,
there's a
WWE
slot open.
2K20,
If you beat
my
WWE
career mode has
2K20,
been on
you'd be able to
hiatus
beat
for a
that.
while, and some people have been contacting me on Twitter, like, dude, are you ever going to do it again? Because it's been like weeks. So, like, you're right. I've been so busy with new releases again, you know, that they kind of fell by the wayside.
If you had beaten it
So my answer to that
beforehand,
is
you wouldn't have
yes.
this issue.
Absolutely, I am playing more WWE. It is coming. I want to finish it. I'm in chapter 14 of 18, I believe, so we're like near the end of my career mode. But I need to have time to do it, and right now, again, the other games are taking priority.
No, he's not. I thought he was, but he's not.
Yes, I'm going to get to it eventually. I promise you. I just can't tell you exactly when yet. But
Mention me
it is
WWE
happening. I will
2K
finish WWE,
and Luigi's Mansion
alright?
being
Now,
already.
in addition to all of that, we
Gee.
got so many other games that people want to see me
He'd be
play,
ready to
like
go.
the Medieval Remaster and the Disney Game Remasters and Super Monkey Ball Remaster and Need for Speed Heat. So you see, we got so much going on.
3.69
I could
noise
play potentially
months.
many, if not all of these games, but we got to wrap this stuff up first. So
Well, then
what I'm
stop
thinking,
talking and
quite
start
frankly,
playing.
that we're going to have a really good December. Like, typically December is a slow month. I think this year we're going to have so many games to play and juggle around for the month of December that I didn't get to this month. Plus, in December, I'm going to be bringing back the late night chill stream. So you're going to see things like
Good question. You can
Classic
actually look that
Street
up.
Fighter, Battle Royale,
Game length,
Minecraft,
right
etc.
there.
All make their rounds of the late night streams.
How long is it?
So it's going to be
Luigi's
a
Mansion
very
3.
good mix of stuff for December to end the
Oh,
year
it's
strong.
12 hours.
So that's a good thing.
So
and, you know,
3
I'm
main
excited for
streams.
that. And I hope
He
you
could have
guys
been
are
in
enjoying all
3
the content that I'm
main
putting out there. Thanks
streams
for
of 4
tuning into the
hours.
streams every day.
You could have done 3 main streams and maybe 1
Patient
2-hour
in
stream
particular.
because he drags things
There's
out.
a certain game that
So
you're
4
dying to
streams.
see.
4 streams total he
You
could have
can't
been
see
in
it every day. I
Somehow he has
apologize
it.
for that. You know, that's what happens this time of year. Every single year, it's exactly the same with this crazy hardcore gaming season where we get so
Very
caught up
trash
with so many
casual heater.
releases. You have to juggle and balance things, and so we, you know, rest assured. We
But it
will
wasn't
get
exaggerated by much.
to
It's 12
everything.
hours. He should have been in 3
It's just gonna
streams.
take a little bit of time. Okay. Okay, so that's the rough schedule for the week. I hope that sounds good to you guys. Now, in addition, please remember that the nominations, all right, for the holiday marathon are currently in full swing.
Easily
You can actually
amused.
begin nominating games for the upcoming holiday marathon right now by typing !marathon into the stream chat. I actually just did it myself. That brings up the link to my forums where you can start posting up the games you want to see during the Christmas time event. All right, it's going to be that weekend right before Christmas that I'm holding that event. Any game is eligible. All right, there are no limitations this year.
Unless you just want to play it, then
on
it's
the type
limited.
of game that's eligible for that event. But also, that being said, you know, I'm going to probably pick 1 or 2 games that I want to play during that event. Like, I really feel like playing Classic Street Fighter on that day would be awesome and fun. So I'm probably going to do that regardless, okay? But I'm very curious to see what kind of games you guys nominate for that event. I have not even given it a look yet. Not a single look. But that day will be a very laid-back day. It will not be me playing games very seriously. I'll probably be drinking during that day, having some eggnog or beer.
You'll be drinking like
dressed
one
up festively,
beer.
decorations, you know, everything will be going. It'll be a pretty fun day, whatever day that ends up being, and whatever, no matter what I play. Okay.
Yeah, the marathon of an hour each.
So I certainly hope to see you.
Street Fighter, Street Fighter
That,
5.
you know, does take place, but
I
please
can't play Street
nominate
Fighter
the
5,
games.
guys.
The nominations will be
It's a
open
bad
for about
game.
3 weeks.
No, you just suck
Then,
at it.
I'll be taking those nominations and making a poll based on the games that were the most often or frequently nominated, and that poll will determine what games I actually play.
Can't expect them to beat a game on time,
Good
dude.
stuff.
That's impossible.
All right. I hope you feel that way. I hope you feel that it is good stuff, because I feel that it's good stuff. Okay. Let's see. Outside of all of that, is there anything else that I want to really mention at this point? I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, give me money. Don't forget.
I don't really think so.
You have a
That pretty
script
much
there,
covers
dude.
all
Just
the
read off the
things.
fucking
I'm really
script.
excited for this week of streaming because I was actually saying this to Kat last night.
No, you
I
weren't.
said, you know, this past 2 weeks have been great because I've really been enjoying every stream.
Because you've
You
been
know,
making
that
at least
I play.
$100
And
every
sometimes, you know,
stream.
you'll be in the middle of a game and there's kind of a part of a game that's not super interesting, or you play a game enough that you kind of get a little bit bored of it. And I really haven't been feeling that this past week at all. Like, all these games have been quite good in my opinion.
Because you've
You
been
know,
getting
I would say the one
$100 at
exception
least
would be
every
Death
stream.
Stranding. There have been you know, stretches.
As soon as he
that have
gets
been
$10 in
boring.
tips
Yesterday
one
was
stream,
of them, where
this
for
game
over
is the
3
stupidest
hours
game
I was
ever!
I was bored. But then all of a sudden something interesting happens, and it picks up.
Something interesting
And I
happens. He
get
gets
excited.
$100.
You know, so I've been saying, wow, this has been a really awesome few weeks. Where
Probably
everything's
texting
been
Jim like,
great.
mhm,
the games have been good.
Yep,
The audience has
Don't
been
worry, Jim, I'll
really
be over soon.
interactive and fun.
I'll tell him I'm going to hit the gym
And
late
I
night.
really enjoyed the streams. Like, really cool stuff going on right now with the world of gaming. And it's funny because I even said this year, I have to say, was pretty disappointing, okay? Until the last, like, few weeks. Like, if you actually look at all the games that came out this year, on one hand, I can probably
Sunspot.
count the good ones. And then all of a sudden, like this last month, there was a big explosion of new games, and they're all pretty good.
Wow, I mean during the
That's a good
holidays,
thing.
when people buy
For
games,
sure.
they had an explosion
But
of
if one thing,
games?
it just kinda
No,
shows that
you
they
don't.
need to do their pacing better with game
You-
releases.
you- I
Like,
don't believe that at
when
all.
you release
No.
all the good games within like 2 to 3 weeks, it takes the momentum out of it a little bit. Like, for example, Luigi's Mansion 3. All right. Luigi's Mansion 3, I feel, is an outstanding game. It's got great puzzle
Nope.
elements. It's got great graphics, interesting boss fights. You know, everything about it is great for a Nintendo first-party title. But it came out on Halloween. Within 1 week, we had Death Stranding. You know, then we had...
If you had played it and beaten it, you
before
wouldn't have
that,
this
the week
issue.
Before that, we had The Outer Worlds, which everyone was already fixated on. And now we've got Star Wars, and we've got, you know, Pokemon and everything. So, quite frankly, even though Luigi's Mansion 3 is a great game, I feel a lot of people kind of just didn't pay attention to it or glossed over it. Oh, this is the game I'm skipping to play the others. And that's sad because Luigi's Mansion 3 is actually an outstanding freaking game. And this is what happens this time of year, is that you get too much in one short period of time, and certain games just get kind of missed. And I'm glad that I've had a situation here where I've been able to play all the good games and juggle them and say, man, this is great. You know, what a
But it's
good-
not
what a
great
fun
unless you give them
gameplay
money.
experience we've had for a few weeks here, right?
And
So,
then we'll
again,
see.
Thank you guys very much.
I wasn't, man. I went to Yumicon. The
for your
Yumicon was
support. Thanks for
great.
hanging out with me on the streams and having a good time. It's been a really great few weeks out there. I'm looking forward to keeping it going.
Smile and wave.
One final thing before we get to the next segment.
Act like you care.
I have not mentioned this almost at all, but I feel I should start mentioning
Nice.
it now. On
Yumicon had a board
which
game
is a
area,
week
like
from
just
this
massive
Thursday,
room
so that
filled
would
with different
be
board
10
games.
days from today. Yes, the 28th. 10 days from today.
You'd be playing
November
Dungeons and
28th.
Dragons. You'd be playing
The
Clue. You could
only
be playing
stream I'm
Twister.
doing on Thanksgiving Day,
This is so
which
fucking
is a holiday
stupid
here in the United States, is I'm doing Ask the King, my Q&A show. All right.
that no one cares
It's
about.
a special edition where, you know, kind of not only do I answer your questions, but I reminisce a lot about, you know, how things have been going.
About how shitty your
stuff
life
like
is,
that.
unless people
And
gives you money.
Outside of that, no other streams that day. But I need you guys to post up questions, because the more questions I get for Ask the King, the better the show is.
But you only
And I
answered
haven't mentioned this
5 or
in
6
so
of them.
long that I don't think anyone's posted up a question in
You get
weeks.
20
So I
questions,
need you guys to head over to my
and you only answer 5 of them. It's like, what's the fucking point?
Go to the Ask the King section.
Twister,
Okay.
impossible to do with a lot of them
And
because they're wearing
please,
armor
yes,
and
by all
shit.
means, post up your questions for the
like,
show.
man,
All
people
right?
try
I'm
it.
sure you
Why
guys
not?
have tons of questions for me. It's now been several
And it was
months
that,
since I didn't Ask the King.
Zombicide was a big
Dacky
one.
Smurf,
My friend
yeah.
watched him play Zombicide.
Last
Like,
night,
ooh,
Dacky
I want to
Smurf,
get that
there was an
game.
imposter. There was someone who named themselves Dacky Smurf 2, and then they subscribed to the channel. So
Yeah, because they
I don't
actually
know
play
who
the
hell
game. They sit down and they play
I don't know
instead
if
of,
they were trying to
all right, guys, we're going to play
impersonate
for
you.
half an
I was
hour.
like, that's not really
Huh?
Dacky Smurf.
After only
Dacky
playing for
Smurf
half an hour, the
is
game's not
different.
beat yet?
So I don't
Oh,
know
this
why the
game's
hell,
terrible.
this
I've been
guy-
playing it
why
for
would
half
be
an
Dacky
hour, and it's
Smurf
not
2?
beat yet.
So I don't know who the hell this person is, but yeah, they were here. There is a Dacky Smurf 2 now. I don't know what's up with that. Hopefully it doesn't mean
Snort.
malicious intentions there.
It's malicious,
okay,
guys.
so now
Paranoid
let's
off
move
the
on to the
charts.
second segment of my pre-stream, everyone. It's everyone's favorite segment. It's the one you guys, you anticipate this. You wait for it with bated breath.
Showtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gratuitous plugs. That's right. Based on fan feedback.
Check out my books. Check out my channel. Check out my
I've been told the
Teespring. Check out my
gratuitous plug
Patreon.
segment is your
Done.
favorite segment of
Hey,
all
look
day
at that.
long, and that way, I should definitely focus on. I'm kidding, by the way. No one likes being advertised to. I don't like being advertised to. I hate it. But you have to understand that since this is my
This is my
way to make a
business. I
living,
need to
that
save
I
my
do have
house.
to advertise a tiny bit here on the pre-stream. There's really no avoiding
Tiny
it.
bit.
So
As it goes
please
on for the
bear
next
with me
20
for
minutes.
The next few minutes, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been a content creator on the internet for 11 years. I absolutely love my job. I do. I love coming here every day to streams and hanging out with you guys and having a good
Oh,
time.
he was up till 2 o'clock in the morning last night
It really
bitching
is an amazing
about
feeling.
Street Fighter
I have so
5.
much fun with it, and I wouldn't give it up for the world if I could help it. I absolutely want to keep doing this in some capacity for absolutely as long as I can, because it is such an amazing thing. Okay.
Oh, because
That
Street
being
Fighter 5
said,
is duty, guys.
Things have definitely changed over the years of me being a content creator. At one point, I was a full-time YouTuber, where all I did
I gotta
was
show
make
this to you.
YouTube videos. And that was fun. Don't get me wrong.
It was fun, don't get me wrong, but give
those
me more
days are
money.
long gone. I can't do that anymore. YouTube ad revenue fell through, and there's no way for someone like me to make a living just doing YouTube videos anymore. So I became a full-time streamer about 2.5 years ago, and I am almost solely reliant on crowdfunding via the streams in order to make a living. And that means, being able to afford everything around here, the cost of games,
There you go.
electricity, the internet, all of that. But in addition to that, everything else that goes on behind the scenes, right? Keep in mind, I stream 6 days a week full-time, and I upload all of those
4:56
streams
Eastern.
to my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, as an archive for those of you who cannot be
So
here
at one-
live
so
all
he
the
posts this
time.
at 1:56
That way you can watch it
a.m.
on demand.
Mind you, it's
Now,
not like,
very
alright,
matter
I
of
posted
fact
that
with all of you,
out. No,
I
he was
barely
still
make
going to be up for
anything on
hours
YouTube.
after that.
Okay, I used to, again, this used to be my primary.
But he's a
living.
mature
I
adult,
barely made
guys.
anything. YouTube ad revenue.
It's the cat's
is
fault
not
that he
so
was
bad
tired
over here.
yesterday.
That
We're going to
really,
8 o'clock in the morning.
I'm pretty much almost only uploading those videos to YouTube as a fan service for you guys.
It is
if you
live
guys
every
love the live
single
streams
day.
and
It's
the fact that I
live.
still archive stuff on YouTube, despite the fact I get almost nothing out of it. Please consider contributing via one of the methods.
Hey,
that I'm
Liquid
about
Snake,
to
I mean, he
outline.
should just record it once and then
Alright?
hit
Now,
play
one
so
thing
he can
I
go to the
wanna say
bathroom and stuff,
before
but
we even mention
nope.
those methods. Even though, yes,
Never do-
it is absolutely
never do that.
matter-of-factly true
Hey, LSP Gaming.
that I rely on these crowdfunding contributions to keep going, I want you to understand that it is not mandatory.
Exactly,
that you
it's
contribute on
full-time
my stream.
for 6
I am
hours.
more than happy to just hang out with you guys.
Like, how do you get
on a
full-time
daily
out of 6
basis, to
hours? I don't
have
know,
fun,
but
to interact and tell you what I feel about the games that I'm playing, to have honest reactions, and just have a good time with all of you, quite frankly, is what it's all about. Keep in mind that I made YouTube gaming videos for 2.5 years before I ever monetized any gameplay on YouTube.
bullshit, because we
It
got
was never
the
about that. This is my
video
hobby
of you
first
having the
and
PayPal link in the
my
corner.
business,
Like,
second.
guys, give me money.
And it always
So you
will
were
be.
monetizing
I-
it.
If I lost my
Not through
ability to ever
YouTube,
make
but
money
you
on
were
videos or
monetizing it.
streaming, I would still do it in some capacity.
No, you weren't.
Okay? Because I love it that much. But that being said, please, if you can, please consider contributing. Thank you for those who go above and beyond and do contribute and keep stuff going around here. It is much appreciated. Okay? All right, so first off, I have a Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil. It's a monthly pledge campaign. Your pledges earn you personal perks. I will not go into massive detail about it because all the information is publicly available there. Thanks to anyone who is currently a patron, and please give it a look if you're not. I also have a Teespring store where I sell tons of merch, t-shirts, sweatshirts, stickers, mugs, etc.
There we
The holidays
go.
right around the corner now in about a month. You might want to consider
LSB,
getting something
shout
you can get
out.
for yourself or somebody else. You can check that stuff out at teespring.com
Fish cake, pig nose,
/stores
fish cake.
/DSP Gaming. But in particular,
Ta-da!
if you are here on the live stream, it's probably a no-brainer that you probably want to contribute in a way that's going to get you some extra recognition during the live stream, maybe even some
He doesn't need the
interactivity,
gym, dude. He's
right?
almost skinny.
So the way that you can do that is if you either cheer.
You only need the gym if you're fat. You say Kat goes to the gym, does that mean she's fat? I'm not falling for that trap. That's actually something that happened.
A live thank you shout out as a way to say thanks a lot. Okay.
But yes, he should just record the plug segment and just go to the bathroom then instead of what he does now.
We have things like the top cheerer and top tipper for the day that will be updated, periodically to say thanks. So it's another way to get extra recognition. And then in addition to that as well, there is integrated.
Ooh, VR chat is so much fun though.
On Twitch.
Ooh, I think Kazuhiro wins with the money signs.
More recognition. Those things are like
heavy
the top
dollar
10
sign,
cheerers
big
of the week,
nose.
as well as the top sub gifters of the week. Now, truth of the matter is,
ooh, awesome, LSB. Thank you.
That's right. All those stats reset overnight because they reset on Sunday nights. So as of Monday morning today, they're at 0. So right now, if you cheer, you will be the first person to
I got
get
banned
up on
from
that
his chat.
leaderboard, okay? Not
And
to
his
say that nobody's
Twitter.
cheered because some people
Then my
did,
second
but they
account got
cheered
banned from his
anonymously.
chat.
When you cheer anonymously,
And his Twitter.
It doesn't track that on the leaderboard.
Although the Twitter thing doesn't
So,
surprise me since
consider cheering
I went
today.
through his
It'll get you up
Twitter
on that
pages,
leaderboard,
posted
get
the
extra
gif of him
recognition,
jerking off.
Or if you gift a sub today, you'll
It's
be
like,
the very
oh,
first
click.
person to get recognition
GIF.
for a gifted sub
DSP
on that
jerking off.
leaderboard.
Click
All right?
on the post. Click on GIF. Did probably like 50,
Very
60
nice.
different posts before I
Now,
got
with all
banned.
these ways to contribute, you may be thinking, gee, I
Like,
don't
can
know
you
what's the
imagine you
best way
wake
to
up like,
contribute to help
I have
out
over
Phil? The answer, quite
100
frankly, is by
notifications
tipping.
on
Tipping
Twitter, and 60 of them are my face jerking
allows
off.
me to use funds for whatever I see fit right away.
Notice that, hey
May that be the
Josh!
cost of games, may that be paying bills behind the scenes. Tax season is upon us, and very soon I'm going to have to start paying taxes. So all
Oh,
those
now he's gonna have to
things,
pay taxes?
are great, obviously. Oh yeah, they're really great.
I don't think he's allowed to.
Taxes,
As the
you
president,
guys
he's not allowed to
know,
block
it's
anyone
really
anymore.
my favorite.
At least he's
thing
not
to do.
supposed to.
But yeah, if you tip me, those are funds I get right away and I can use for whatever I want. Now, not to say that other contribution methods aren't appreciated, because they are, but any other contribution method usually has some kind of a process. I got a frog. Hold on. Frog in my throat. There we go. Got it. So yeah, usually those other methods have a processing time that could take upwards of a month and a half to 2 months.
It says public servers are not allowed to do that. I'm
and it
pretty
helps,
sure.
don't get me wrong.
But they still do.
Tipping, I get right away, and I can put towards whatever
So I know,
need
like,
right
Devin
away.
Nunes
So,
still blocks,
if you at all have a
Nunes'
choice of how you'd
cow.
like to contribute today and you want to help the most, please tip me. Tipping does help more because I get it immediately. Okay?
Can't imagine why, Kazuhira.
Fair enough.
On my
All
phone,
right,
it's
guys.
actually
So,
saved that
moving
under
on
favorites,
now.
so I can just do it like,
What
doing
I'd
the
like to do
searches,
now
you need
is
to go
address
favorites,
the stream
GIF, done.
rules, so that you guys know exactly what's going
Or
on.
Rudy
in regards
Giuliani
to
left
my
his
streams and
DMs
moderation,
open
and
on
there's no
Twitter, so I
misconceptions
keep
about
sending him a
stuff
bunch of
going on.
porn.
And then we're just
Easily
giving shout outs,
amused.
and then we can move on to the gameplay. All right, so in regards to the rules, I have
Give me
two
money.
sets of rules. First of all, the first set of rules is Twitch TV's rules, because yes, ladies and gentlemen, I stream here on Twitch TV. This is
So you have to
place
give me
of
money.
business, therefore, I have to abide by all the
But
rules.
you guys heard that, right?
In place.
Tax season is
Because
upon
of that,
us.
I can't just say and do
Here we
whatever I
come
want,
back to
so
the
I follow
tax
all those
arc.
rules and understand that, please.
Tax Saga Volume
In
3.
addition, I have my own personal set of rules.
My own
And
set
if
of
you wonder
rules,
what
no
these are,
memes.
well, it's
No making fun
basically
of
two
gout.
criteria that I follow to try to
But you can be
maintain a
racist
certain
as you
vibe.
want.
Here's my philosophy about this. I want you guys to be able to come by my streams every day
And give me
sit
money.
down and hang out with me and have a good time. I want you to feel chill and relaxed. I want you to feel like this is a place where you can escape all the stress and the drama.
I
and
listen to my
toxicity of
stress
your
and
real
my
lives, right? This is a place where you're
toxicity.
supposed to just forget about all the crap going on around you, and instead you're coming onto the stream to just to relax and have a good time, a relaxing time.
Well, with that
See my
aroma
honest
can
reaction to the game,
do
maybe have some
brighter day
direction.
for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Obviously, if we allow these topics to be discussed and or
That's
we
the best
allow
part of
certain
waking
kinds
up.
of veins of discussion that are going to get people all upset and everything, obviously you're going to ruin that vibe. So there's two things
Easily
we don't do on the
amused.
stream. The
Right,
first
Dano?
is I don't allow discussion of controversial topics.
Yep, he's not a
There's two of them that
children's entertainer,
everyone
but he
seems
loves
to
kiddies games.
really get argumentative about. If you start talking about these things on any kind of a stream, people will disagree and argue and get really angry with each other. Those topics are politics and religion. Okay? I just don't talk about them on stream because I know
Snort.
there's tons of people out there that they're not willing to have an open mind. They're not willing to see from someone else's perspective. And quite frankly, on
For those who don't know what
gameplay
that
stream,
was, if
someone
you're
playing a
newish,
video game, I'm not exactly sure that
where
those are
is
pertinent
it?
topics
Right
to
there.
begin with. You know what I mean?
Oh, with better room I can
not
do
saying
brighter
a
day
game that has themes in it that we're not
No, we
allowed to
need
discuss that. That's not true.
to-
If anything is in context to a
Oh,
game
with
that
better
there's
room
media
I can do
100% out
You
there.
gotta change.
Right ahead, have that
The
fun.
best
Well,
part
that's
of
how it is.
waking up
You know, we're not going to
is in your
allow
cup.
completely derailed by things. Oh, let's start talking about Brexit and Trump and all this stuff. No, absolutely not.
Absolutely
That is
not. No.
Okay. Now, in addition,
With
one of the
better
things
room
that I
I can
have,
do brighter day.
I'm very aware
The best part of waking up is in your cup.
for some kind of
And yes, I've already
ridiculous
sent that to
personal reason
GGG.
I don't
Can't wait for
understand
him to start
'cause I've never
using
met any
it.
of them. Some of them just have an agenda against me because they found that making fun of me over the years gets them cheap views, clicks, and money. Quite frankly, they make money doing it. And so, there's tons of people who will slander me on a daily basis, who will steal my content, who will illegally restream my content, who will find people who contribute to my streams and try to harass them and dox them, and just in
That's the
general,
worst,
do
isn't it,
nasty
Lefty?
ass stuff.
I
Whether it's
can't wait for
slander
GG
against
to
me
start
or
using
other
it.
people. You know, this is what they do.
Stir bucks.
and they do
Best
it
part of
on the
waking up.
regular because number
As for the
one,
JFK,
they're allowed to
3
do it
shots
on
of anything
YouTube.
you
YouTube
want.
actually promotes that kind of behavior, if you can believe it. One of the reasons why I don't want to be part of YouTube anymore. They actually promote and encourage that kind of behavior with ad revenue on it, which is ludicrous. to
Ooh,
me.
David Venkley
And number
just
two,
subscribed. All
because they
right.
can make $1 doing it.
Shout out to
You know,
David.
oh my god, if I keep making fun of Phil and lying and slandering
Hey, it's all
Phil,
legal, dude. This
I
is
can
all
make
legal. There's no such
monies.
thing as fair use.
Well, obviously, I'm going to keep doing it then, right? And that's kind of the mentality these people have had.
Like, you're going to keep
In
just
regards to our
snorting into the
streams,
microphone because no one
I don't
stops
feel
you?
that this content has any point. You know what I mean? Like, why are we going to bring this stuff up on the stream? In particular, the people who do this are doing it because they want attention so they can get more attention on their channels and make money. So if we bring it up on my stream, all we're doing is giving them
The attention that they want as you give us
that
the
they're
attention.
seeking. You see what I mean?
As you give us
the best way
attention
to
every
approach something
single
like this Is
time.
to not bring it up at all. Just completely ignore it. Act like it doesn't exist. All right. Now I understand that there could be tempting. Oh my God, Phil, did you know someone's illegally restreaming you right now? Phil, did you hear that this person said this? I don't care. This is not a gossip channel. This is not a drama channel. This is a place where we relax and we enjoy
As it
games.
gives them
So
attention
please,
again.
Please understand, there's rules against it. And if you do come in here and you derail the stream with that crap,
Ah,
you are going to be
let 'em.
moderated. You
That'd be
know,
hilarious.
I'm sorry. I just can't have my streams completely inundated with garbage. Let
'Cause
the
then I
people
would
have
sue
their
for
own
swatting.
circles where they do this stuff outside of Twitch. And by the way, I should
Can you
strongly
imagine he
emphasize
calls the
that
cops on Tevin or something and then he gets
outside of
sued for
Twitch,
swatting?
because Twitch doesn't allow that
Like, you
kind
just
of
swatted
behavior
this man.
on their
I didn't
business
swat him.
website.
He's doing
Twitch
something
is
illegal.
smart
What's he
enough to
doing?
know that
He's
that kind
making
toxic
fun of
stuff is not
me.
productive to business, and they don't allow it. YouTube, on the other hand, promotes it. So, small difference between the two business mentalities, which is why I'm here on Twitch.
Well,
and not
especially when he
streaming
did
on
the
YouTube.
Better Health
Okay.
scandal.
All right,
He got
so that's
onto
that,
the kill
guys.
stream. That's what really helped him.
Let's go ahead, and now let's move on to the
That's
third
also why I
and final
do my
segment
George Senda
of the free
videos,
stream.
Chris Chan,
What is that
LTG,
third and final segment?
do everything else that I do.
It is, of course, the segment where we talk about what happened on The Masked Singer last night. Actually, no. I don't even know when The Masked Singer is on. I just see it on my Twitter feed. I've never seen the show myself.
It's not WWE, so you won't watch it.
That being said, we're not doing that. Instead, we're going to do a third segment where we do shout-outs.
Shout-out.
Shout-outs to those who've contributed. And give credit where credit is due, to say thank you to those who keep
Say
stuff
thank
afloat.
you for
Okay,
those of you who
guys?
keep giving me money.
So, first of all, some good contributions overnight for sure.
Why, he hasn't sub
I
only?
received an anonymous $50
Oh.
tip overnight. Thank you
'Cause
very
my
much.
sock
to the
account is
anonymous
not
tipper. That is
subbed
much
to him. Let's
appreciated.
see.
Thank you for that support. I also received 4 anonymous cheers overnight. So thank you to whoever this anonymous cheerer was who contributed overnight. That is also much appreciated, okay? Good stuff.
Give him
Now, starting off today,
money, money, money,
Today's actual
money.
streams, we start off with a $10 tip from
Shout.
Rob. And
Shout.
Rob says the following.
Let it all
May the
out.
force be with you, my brother.
This is
Also,
the
I went
gout
to a
I gotta
Shakespeare's
deal
Sisters
with every
gig last
fucking
night, and they
day.
were incredible. I have never heard of Shakespeare's Sister, so I have no idea what that is. I don't know if that's a band or if it's something completely different that's going over my head right now. But glad to hear that you had fun. Thank you very much, Rob. For
Connecting
the
to
first tip
chat,
of the
but you're
day.
not a
Let's get
sub,
you
so
up
it
there on
won't
the
connect. What the
leaderboard.
hell?
And that gets us started with our tips for the day, so thank you. Then I received a, wow.
Fucking $10. Are you shitting me?
$99 tip. I didn't even see this when it came in. $99 tip from some guy. His name is actually
Are
some
you
guy.
shitting me? He's already broken
Just, hey,
$100.
my name,
He
man,
hasn't
Phil.
even
I
started.
gotta
What
pay
the
my
fuck?
DSP Pro streaming service bill. By the way, why is the CIA monitoring your brain waves remotely for illegal BB research, and your gang stalkers are paid antagonists hired by government proxies? Wow. Well, that was a lot of stuff to absorb right there in that message.
Gotta get a thumbs down, dude.
Anyway, thank you to
everyone
some
loving me.
guy, which is actually his name. I'm not just calling him some
That's
guy.
his
It's his
sub-only
name
mode.
is actually
What should I
some guy.
say?
For a $99 tip, that is insanely generous of you. That already has
My
has,
stock account is able to
met
post, so
our
it's not
tip's
sub-only
goal for the stream.
For now. He has done that before, but he may have done it
Certainly
last
get you up
night.
on the leaderboard here. So
Let's
we
see,
are now
who's
at
in chat?
$109, so we'll just go with tips total.
Moderators.
Thank you very much.
Madara's there
some
now.
guy for the support.
Madara showed up.
Rumpelstiltskins. Timmy,
Tips goal achieved. So what do we get for it? Nothing.
And he says the following.
How do you have a goal when there's no reward for hitting the goal?
Zippity zoppity zoppity zoo. We gotta
It's
find
just-
a way into the maintenance room.
Like, how do you...
Gay kitties.
How do you have a tips goal, but then there's no reward for hitting the goal?
See, what's funny is...
Like, you're supposed to
there
have
was a time when I
reward.
used to
Like,
sing
alright,
all
we hit the
time in my
goal. Here's your
playthroughs
reward.
Because
But there isn't, and he
there
hits
was
it
so much
every
dead
single
air,
fucking day for like a week
right?
now.
I wasn't talking to an audience on stream. I was just trying to fill dead air. So I would sing all the time.
That's actually
on
what he
streams
says, Kazuhiro. You're
to try
not
to fill-
joking.
You know, to
Yep,
fill
you can
dead air,
definitely
and
tell the
people would
difference in his
make
voice.
these remixes of, you know, what I would do in the playthroughs. And
Reward
turn
is he gets
these
to do it
remixes
again.
online, and they would get tons of views. I mean, some of these remixes got upwards of, 100,000 views. That was certainly a different era. It's funny because recently I added 2 remixes.
Ooh,
to my
Liquid
pre-stream music
Snake.
that I played during breaks and on the pre-stream.
Holla,
And people
holla,
were like,
for the
"Wow,
dollar,
these
dollar,
new
Liquid
songs?"
Snake.
I was like, yeah, they're
Greedy
new
money.
songs
I need
from
money. I need
2010.
money.
These are
Here
songs that were
comes the
made
money.
you
Money,
know,
money, money.
an insanely long time ago. It's just that people didn't know that they existed.
Well, he got $2,000 in
and,
1 week when he was begging for 1,800 in tips. And since he started doing the
it's
Pokemon
funny.
and Star
Okay,
Wars,
I
every
wish,
day he's
very,
breaks
I'll be
over
very
100.
honest with all of you. I wish more people would make these remixes. I do.
I
think
do,
that these remixes
but I'm not going to pay them if they
are
make them.
fun,
They're supposed to
and
do it
would
for
still be
free.
pertinent today if
Me,
someone were to make
free.
But no one has made a remix like this in a very long time. But I
Doesn't
think that
surprise
it would be really
me.
neat
You
if
focus
someone
so much on
took some of
tips
the
that
stuff
everything
from
else
my
goes
modern
down.
playthroughs and made remixes of them. So I'd be very happy if someone did. I'd be very happy to be, to be open and to listen to them and possibly add them to the streams. Okay, just throwing that out there. If anyone is ever bored and you have some kind of skill with editing of music or whatever, and you want to maybe make some kind of a music remix, by the way, just being honest, the best way to do it would be to post it up on YouTube.
Would be to
That's
give me
how
money.
I currently play my remixes. It's all videos from like 10 years ago that I play in a playlist on YouTube. All right, so if you're interested, go right away.
And give me
Go
money.
right away. I meant to say go right ahead and make said remix and send it my way. I'll give it a look, and if I like it, I'll probably add it to the.
That's what a pay pig
playlist.
looks like.
Okay, so thank you, Rumpelstiltskins, for Sledgehammer, and also for your $1.11 tip. That is much appreciated. Okay. Gucci Rat has subscribed to the channel. Thank you to Gucci Rat for the sub. I appreciate that very much. An anonymous cheerer
Again, like
did
his-
a 110-bit cheer. So thank you very much to the anonymous cheerer for getting the cheering started today. In fact,
His
that
music
is
would
the
be so
current
much
top
better if he
cheer.
had
Let's get
someone
that up on
better
the
singing and he
leaderboard.
had better lyrics
I
to
know
it.
more have come in.
Like, the
but
beats
let's,
themselves are
at
good. It's
least
just everything
temporarily
else is
let's get
just
that up.
trash.
Thank you for that. Oops, there's no space. There we go. Okay. All right, continuing on. Awful Waffle did a 55-bit
God,
cheer
so
and he says, "Get me
bad.
up on the leaderboard, Uncle Phil." Well, you can't get up on the leaderboard for cheering at the top of the screen because technically the anonymous cheerer topped you. However, you are in the top 10 cheerers leaderboard for the
Oh, I
unique
got a
right now because
message. Who
not many
messaged
people
me?
cheered me that it just reset overnight. So there you go. Thank you, Awful Waffle, for the cheer. M5 NSX did 100-bit cheer. He says, this is the first Star Wars game I've ever experienced. Okay, I think I got it right this time. Okay.
I like the Force Unleashed games. I know a lot of people didn't like the Force Unleashed games.
Over the years.
But I like the Force Unleashed games. They're pretty good.
So I played Star Wars The Force Unleashed only one segment.
He said it was 6.5 minutes for the
entire
show
game.
part.
I only did one segment.
Which kind of surprised me. I thought it'd be longer.
Destroyer segment that I found insanely annoying and glitchy. And that was one of my very first gameplay videos.
He could, Jacob, but that would mean paying someone, and he doesn't pay anyone for anything.
Segment, and just getting really pissed off by how bad it was. Then later on, years later, I did play Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. And that I did a full playthrough of.
You can do it, Dano.
In addition, I played a little bit of Knights of the Old Republic. On PC, I had a mod to make it widescreen and make it a better graphics, and then the mod crashed, and the game would never boot again. So I ended up never playing the game again because the whole thing was dead.
Because you fucked up. Good job.
I played Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, although sadly, when I say that, I mean the modern Star Wars Battlefronts under EA, not the classic ones on PC and consoles that were actually quite good. The modern ones were just kind of meh. Both of them were just kind of meh. And so that's just sad because I really was everyone had high hopes for those, especially, you know, that was the hype era when the Star Wars trilogy, the new trilogy of movies had just begun, and people were super hyped for Star Wars, and the games were just kind of and microtransactions and everything kind of ruined it. So
right to the microphone.
But yeah, those are the Star Wars games I've played.
Exactly,
Quite
Preston.
frankly,
Exactly.
Go back to I'd say to the Force Unleashed. Although I would say this game is more difficult and more challenging. But then again, I've played so many more challenging games over the years.
NLW order?
I'm kind of used
no.
to it. So I am enjoying the game a lot. All right, thank you for the cheer, M5 NSX.
Don't think they posted anything new lately.
Star Wars fan 002 did a 200-bit cheer. That actually is the top cheer of the day. Thank you for that. He says, how you doing today, Phil? I've been waiting to see a Star Wars stream. Well, I'm very happy to hear that, Star Wars fan, that you are here today for the stream, a major stream, 4 hours or roughly of gameplay, and it should be a good one.
It won't be a good one because it'll be you doing it.
On a brand new planet, which is cool. It's like totally fresh. I haven't seen anything on this planet we're going to. Supposedly this is the Wookiee planet, Kashyyyk. So we'll see how this goes. I know Kashyyyk is like a swamp-like atmosphere, so thank you for the cheer. Vincent 9999.
Kashyyyk is not swamp. That's forest.
You should get the dual lightsaber.
That's where the
awesome.
Wookiees are from,
Pretty
dumbass.
Badass. All right. I mean, obviously, I'll keep my eyes open for it. I've been looking for all
Kashyyyk is
optional
where
content in the game.
Chewbacca and all them are
Haven't
from.
found
It's not a
dual
swamp.
lightsaber yet, but perhaps we will stumble upon one in the course of the playthrough. So thank you for that. An anonymous cheerer did a 52-bit cheer. Thank you to this anonymous cheerer, whoever you may be. I appreciate that.
But it should have been tips. Gotta give me tips, dude.
Plans for a Christmas sweater. What about the pubes? Excited for the hardcore gaming season. All right. Plans for a Christmas sweater? Yes. And I already own 2 of them that I can wear. Then I have a shirt that I bought last year, and I'm thinking this year I will get one more thing for the Christmas event.
How are you going to afford it, dude? I thought you had no money.
Wardrobe changes during the event. Okay? Maybe every game I'll switch it up. I'll switch it up. Okay? Now, what about the pubes?
Okay, this is...
Huh?
God, that was annoying.
What about the pubes? I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, man, I forgot to have that up.
What a crazy question. Are you going to wear some nice festive Christmas sweaters during your holiday event? Yes. What about the pubes? What? People say it was a typo? Then what was he trying to say? What was he trying to say? Honest fan, what were you
really?
trying to say?
She's on spot? Well, 1 second.
What the hell kind of what kind of a typo is that? How did you manage to type that? What were you trying to type?
Let's go with... No.
I'm waiting for his answer. I'm not getting one. It's like...
Yes.
Garfinator says, were you trying to type PUBG? Maybe he was trying to type PUBG. And now, wait a minute. So if he's trying to type PUBG, but his computer auto-corrected to pubes, that means that he types the word pubes often enough that it thinks that he wanted to say pubes. So this guy types the word pubes quite a lot. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. We're going to move on from this topic at this point. Anyway,
there it is.
What about PUBG? I mean, yeah, people want to see PUBG. I would consider playing it during the Christmas event, but it's up to the people to nominate and then vote on that. I'm leaving it in the hands of the viewers. So, okay? So
From Sunspot Gallery.
No, nothing about...
Check him out on Twitter.
Anything with pubes on the Christmas event, just for clarification's sake. Then he says, excited for the hardcore gaming season. I mean, yeah, we all are excited for the hardcore gaming season. It's been crazy so far. It's been really good. It's been very fun, very entertaining, and I'm looking forward to more for sure. So thanks for
looking forward to more contributions, because that's what he cares about.
Let's keep the season going, shall we? Let's keep it rolling. Okay. Nahualito. Oh, my God. Nahualito. I butchered that name. Nahualito did a 200-bit cheer. He says, I got you, Awful Waffle. Can you put him as top cheer filled with this cheer? No, I can't, because guess what? Your cheer's not the top cheer. It was actually Star Wars fan earlier who did a 200-bit cheer, and that remains the top cheer of the day. So I'm sorry, Nahualito, but
you just wasted your money for nothing.
I cannot put you up there as the top cheer. All right, Joseph tipped me $1 and asked, do I have a secret twin? Yes. You may not be aware of this, but I actually have 3 secret twins. Although
one was black. LTG.
Secret quintuplets, right?
Another one's wings. Another one's RTU.
There's triplets. There's is quadtuplet, quintuplet is 5. How many would 4 be? I don't know. But yes, I have many people who look just like me all across the globe. And
how many would 4 be? It'd be quadruplets, you fucking valedictorian. So it's very confusing. It's still stunning how this guy was valedictorian. How much is 4?
I'm a horrible
quad
drug dealer.
Quadruplet.
You might see a thing that says that I rescued a bunch of kittens. So that's, that's the kind of stuff you got to put up with when you're someone like me and you have such a common-looking face, right? Oh, well. All right, so now Nahualito did a 300-bit cheer. And he says, now put Awful Waffle, please, instead of me. He wanted to be in there. This should then be the top cheer. # sponsored cheer guests. Okay, then. All right, well, Nahualito wants Awful Waffle as the top cheerer. I guess I could do that. I don't see any harm with that.
There's no harm in it, guys. My paranoia is off the fucking charts, though.
If he wants to give up his credit and his spot to someone else, I guess that should be allowed. Okay? Okay.
Called it.
So there you go. Nahualito is technically the top cheerer, but instead we're going to put Awful Waffle up on the leaderboard because that is what he requested. Okay? Fair enough? All right, so now
this guy is
let us
so
do shout-outs to the top cheerers of the day. Because the reason I say that is because this is only counting today, unlike normally where it would be the whole week. Today it reset.
That's actually true, Naruto Ronin.
Just cheered.
That's how he got valedictorian, because he was the only person that could probably know how to read.
Excuse me.
Or the other theory is that his dad did it.
In 6th place,
his dad did his
Honest
homework.
Fan. 5th place is M5NSX.
Which would not surprise me that his dad did his homework for him.
9999. 3rd place, Star Wars Fan 002. 2nd place, I Am Sofa King Hot. And in 1st
George
place,
Sakai wrote a comic?
Nahualito.
No.
However, we just had
That's
a change,
awesome.
Everyone. We did. We just had a sudden change. An anonymous cheerer just did a 333-bit cheer. So sadly, that unseats both Nahualito / Awful Waffle, and it makes them the top cheerer of the day. So thank you to the anonymous cheerer for a 333-bit cheer. And I appreciate the support. Thank you for that. You're up on the leaderboard now. There you go. And now Awful Waffle is very upset. He is. He's very upset. He wanted to be up there for more than like 10 seconds. He didn't really make it, though. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that is it for the pre-stream. It looks like the contributions have calmed down a bit. What we will do is very briefly, I will
take a
use the
break.
restroom.
Yep, called it.
And we're going to come back, and we're going to begin with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. As I said, we're heading to a new planet, the planet of Kashyyyk. We're going to see where the Wookiees, how they're doing, and we're going to go from there.
Let's see.
All right,
Time
guys,
to report
thank
his
you guys
ass.
very much so far for the support.
Man, I forgot to report him
Outstanding
earlier.
amount of support. I'm not complaining. Holy shit, we already topped the tips goal
In my stream.
before I even started. That's pretty damned amazing.
Mislabel.
And I'm looking forward to a fun
over
gameplay
an
stream. I hope
hour
you guys are too.
and just
Alright, so I will see you
music
guys in
and
just a couple
then
minutes. Thanks. I'll be right back.
him telling us to tip him, not cheer, to get around Twitch. Submit report. There we go. But this isn't all, guys. Oh, no, no, no. We're not watching him play this shit-tacular game. No. Last night, he finished gameplay early. So, what did he do? Where is it? From Dark State Mirror. Mind you, he did not save this. He did not upload this to YouTube. This is all hush-hush. Don't tell anyone about it. But thankfully, Dark State Mirror exists. Let's see. Let's get ready to go.
All I do is
Full screen. Let's see how that looks on home. Yeah, I'll take that.
this all the time, and before that, I was my job, and then this at night, 2-3 hours a night, and I was just so busy doing it. I haven't had a thought for 11 years. I couldn't tell.
You haven't had a thought for 11 years. Gee, why am I not surprised? I want to go back to that.
All I do is this all the time, and before that, I was my job, and then this at night, 2-3 hours a night, and I was just so busy doing it. I haven't had a thought for 11 years. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you if there's anything out there that I would be interested in, like watching sports or whatever. I have no idea. I haven't done it in 11 years, so I couldn't answer. I don't know. You know. What do I think of My Chemical Romance? Karama asks. I used to like them as a band. I mean, yeah, their songs are pretty depressing and emo a lot of the times, but I actually liked the music they put out. I thought it had a lot of energy to it, and I liked the stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of dark, Sunrock. I don't know if I want to read about that. That's really dark.
I don't have a favorite band.
I don't have a favorite band. Really? Some of the simplest questions he can't fucking answer. What's your favorite band? I don't have one. For me, it's top three they're all tied. There's no number one. Beatles, Queen, Weird Al. After that, who'd be number two after those three? I mean, I do like Pink Floyd. I mean, but I like Pink Floyd. I don't love Pink. I've seen the Laser Light Show before. That was pretty cool. Based on the Wall. Let's see. Oh, after those top three, there's so much because I listen to so many bands and so much music. It's hard to choose after doing those first three. Damn it, that's a tough one. But I'll go with my top three. Tied at number one are Beatles, Queen, Weird Al Yankovic. Oh, I thought I wasn't playing.
No, I don't play any instruments.
I play drums and piano. It's probably, let's see. It's been about 15 years since I last played drums, but I don't know if it's like riding a bike. Maybe playing drums would be like riding a bike. Anyways.
We get an end of the year retrospective. Not a retrospective. I'm going to do my year-end stuff like I usually do. The best and worst games of the year countdown. So I'll do a stream.
Favorite winking hand, left hand.
Worst games of the year, and I'll show you a clip of the game, and I'll explain to you why each game was one of my most detested or most disappointing games of the year.
It was $109 for pre-stream. Yes, it was.
The best games of the year countdown. I'm definitely doing that. Outside of that, I don't really know.
Say, what are your guys' favorite bands?
What else I would do? So it's probably going to do those two things near the end of the year or early next year. So. No, I've never given Jasper a whole fish for a treat. No, I've never been to a strip club. My favorite new Pokemon is Score Bunny. I think Score Bunny.
Wait. You've never been to a strip club? Massive X to doubt. No way. You've never been to a strip club. There's no, yay, me and my friends are 18, we're going to go to the strip club. Or, yay, we're 21, it's not legal for a drink at the strip club. Really? You're 37 years... This goes to show that he has no libido. Even when he was 18 to 21, he had zero libido. None. No libido. He had no desire to go to a strip club ever in his 37 years of life. Are you fucking kidding me?
Bunny's the coolest one so far. Polish Frog says, do you feel your one day off a week has done more good than bad? Your voice in 2016-17 sounded raspy from streaming 7 days a week. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. That year where I was streaming all the time, and you remember, that was, you know...
Tough Off Anime.
I broke up with my ex.
Cowboy Bebop,
doing,
Elfen
like,
Lied,
as
Full
much
Metal
as
Alchemist,
possible.
Brotherhood.
Like, my throat was destroyed. I still don't get throat.
After
Still
that...
gets gunked up and the like, and every once in a while it still
What
gets
happened
overworked and
here?
I'll get sore or whatever. But that year, I remember that was
Kite
like the
Liberation
worst
was
year for
pretty
my
damn
throat.
fucking
It was,
good,
like,
too.
really bad. And I was nervous.
Afro
because I was like, dude,
Samurai.
it's like the swelling was so bad.
Samuel
I was, like,
Jackson.
going down. Am I gonna have to go to the doctor? Am I gonna find out I got some illness or something now because I destroyed my throat? But luckily, after time, it got better. What happens now? The reason that I'm feeling congested and I'm getting it is because now it's the winter. Well,
Him doing
it's not
coke
winter,
explained
but
the
heat's not
sniffing
hot,
and the lack
heat's
of
on
money.
dry air.
Ghost on the
It destroys
show.
me overnight. In fact, I have 2 humidifiers that my parents bought me this year, and I totally never even had a chance to set them up or figure out how to use them. I might have to do that tonight. Because
Your parents bought you not 1, but 2 humidifiers. Mister, my worst year ever was $128,000, and your parents are buying you humidifiers, but you don't know how to set them up. Are you kidding me? Plug it in. Pour water in. Done. I've never had an issue with a humidifier. It's always just been plug it in, pour water in. Make sure you keep pouring water in. You want to use distilled, not regular water. Distilled, because the regular water will leave whatever in the air. And might stay in the walls, so you want to use distilled water for them.
it's getting so dry at night now that like I wake up and my lips are all cracked and dry, and my whole throat is dry. No, Abba Show, I've never seen a show in Seattle, Sodo. I know what you're talking about, but I've never seen a show there. No, I've never been to the UK. I have no idea, Cornchy, if the PS4 has a noisy fan. He says, do you think the PS4 has a noisy fan? I've never heard it. You have to remember something, that ever since the PS4 came out, I was doing live streaming and direct capture, which means every single time
it can be a little noisy at times,
not once have I
but
ever been sitting in a room with the PS4 just on without headphones on. I've never heard how loud it is. So I have no idea how loud the PS4 is because I never heard it. I've always had headphones on.
how dare you suggest he dusts that place? Men don't clean. As I look over and I see my fellow duster, and I got my air duster, and my got
Best-
2 vacuum
best
cleaners.
clue, That's how many collective hours of content do I think I put on YouTube? 2 years? Dude, more than that. You got to think about this. I've been doing this for 11 years. For the first 3 years, I was doing it part-time. Then since 2011, I've been doing it full-time. For 2011, 12...
Well, we know he
14,
loves
16,
mobile
17,
gaming, and he
19.
goes to the casinos.
That's a long fucking time. So
It
that
would
many
not surprise me
years,
if he did coke.
full-time, I've been putting out these videos. And yes, it's not all day long, but at least 6 hours of footage a day, right? At least. Some days 8, some days 10. Keep in mind, before I used to stream, I actually recorded more. So if you do it all, I would have to think probably at least 3 to 4 straight years of nonstop content if you were to do it all end to end. Maybe give or take, but that's what I would think. Yes, Timbo, I will eventually go back to the Genesis Mini. Absolutely. I want to go back to the Genesis Mini. That's chill stuff. Right now we're in the midst of so many of these new games. Give us some time.
No,
Give us
say I
a couple
gotta-
more weeks. We'll
Actually,
start wrapping those
no.
up. We'll start
I
Shenmue 3.
vacuumed
And then,
2
like I
days
told you
ago.
guys, come December,
I think the only thing
we
I
can
left
get back
out
to
was
the old
dusting.
schedule where we do main gameplay streams during the day, and every night is a new chill stream, whether it's Street Fighter, Battle Royale,
And
gameplay,
notice he'll
Ninja
never
Modern
let the
Warfare,
cameras
some Genesis
always-
Mini or SNES Mini stuff. Not SNES Mini, but classic SNES on the Switch.
That's all like when he's like, I'm having fun playing this
Excuse me, we can
game.
get back to that.
Then why are
We
you
can get
shaking
back
your
to that
head?
Once
Clear sign of
we
someone
get more
lying is when they're
releases
shaking their head when
stuff.
they're telling you
Is this gonna
something.
come back? Minecraft, all that stuff's coming back.
Like, oh no, I would never lie to you, I swear.
You're welcome, Eggs and Sausage. Thanks for your time. at
Like,
You're welcome.
no.
Yeah, Medieval. Jay Bowler says do Medieval. I could do Medieval in December. Absolutely. Cornchy did a 500-bit cheer. That makes Cornchy the top cheer of the night. Thank you, Cornchy. Get you up on the leaderboard. Even though I'm not going to be streaming for much longer, guys, but I'll hang out with you for a few more minutes.
A few more minutes. This is almost an hour long. So it's 56 minutes, 11 seconds. It's not just a few minutes. Oh, lean in manual ban. Lean in manual ban.
My favorite fighting game of all time, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, of course. Do I feel the negativity has decreased? Yes.
So he can claim
It's
that he's
different. Allow me to
professional.
explain. It used to be, wow, Phil is a complete embarrassment, a joke, absolutely no reason to ever watch Phil's content whatsoever because he's a bad human, and basically that's the bottom line. Now,
Well,
essentially,
let's
what it's become is, oh, there's still people who don't like me, but these are people who, it's not because they legitimately think that, like, I'm a bad person. They just like to laugh, and he's the lol cow or whatever. it's not true hate. It's
How much from work? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm out of work. I'm out of work. Go away,
we still
work.
like the fact that Phil exists.
Let's see,
We
11
don't like the guy.
times
We still like the fact that he
365
exists because we get laughs out of it.
times
Or
6.
it's people who are like, okay, he's not as bad as people say, and we know that, and we want Phil to continue to, be able to do his
Divided by
content.
24.
Because he has a place on internet history, even if he might not be the best streamer and, he makes a lot of mistakes
1,000
or whatever,
days
we want
divided by
him at least to continue to
365.
exist and be successful.
2.75 years, roughly.
Like I said,
This is a lot of guesstimating here, but we'll say
oh man, that guy's a joke,
roughly
versus, oh, actually, he's not that bad. And I know I
2.75
watch
years
stuff, I know his
of
true story. It's kind of interesting.
stuff he's
and
put
I wish him
up.
the best, even though I'm not going to watch his stuff all the time or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely don't think that there's like as many people who are just like, I adamantly hate fucking Phil. I hate his guts. I wish that he would die in a fire and shit like that. And there was for a while. It was that bad.
No, we wouldn't want him to die in a fire. We wouldn't mind if a fire burned his shit to the ground and he lost everything and he had to go crawling back home to his parents. But we wouldn't want him to die in it. If he dies, the train wreck is over. We want to watch him be humiliated. We want to see him at his parents' place going, guys, I'm using my phone to do this. I'm live streaming from my phone. But if someone could just like go to my Amazon wish list and donate me a webcam and a microphone and a PS4 and a laptop and everything else I need to start live streaming again, that'd be great. Snort. That would be amazing.
You know what I mean? It was that fucking bad where I just felt like I really didn't have many true fans. But I don't think that's
You still don't have any true fans.
When will the Christmas office decoration
This
come
is
up?
from
Right
last
after
night, so I
Thanksgiving.
guess
In
it's not
fact,
really back in
I
time, just from
believe
last
Kat
night.
hasn't confirmed this yet, but she thinks she might have Thanksgiving off this year, which is crazy because usually you have to work it. She thinks she has it off, and if she does, what I'm going to do is Ask the King
I'll
that
say
day,
zero
my
good
Q&A
content.
show, and that's it. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a nice Thanksgiving dinner together, and then that night we'll decorate the office with the Christmas stuff, and we'll start right after Thanksgiving. Okay, so Thanksgiving, FYI, is the 28th.
Except
the
he
last
said
Thursday
she was
of
supposed to be
November,
working.
28th.
Now
So
suddenly
that would
she's
mean
not
we're still,
working.
over a month and I'll
I
have those
wonder.
decorations up. Yolo Vaco says it didn't help that the main dudes who hated you turned out to be the biggest assholes. Which you need to understand, Yolo Vaco. That's the kind of person who does that. The kind of people who all day.
Cat took the house, guys. I had to move back to my
don't have anything
Connecticut
good or positive in their
condo.
own life to speak of. They don't have anything going for them, so they have to bring down someone else. So if they had something going for them, why wouldn't they just focus on their own stuff? You see what I mean? Instead, I have to destroy other people because I have nothing positive to say. And if you have no friends, no family, no life, no significant other, your job sucks, your life sucks, and all you have is tons of free time because you have no life. That's what you kind of shit that you do.
Sounds
Good, normal
exactly
people
like
don't do that.
him.
Seriously, they don't. You have to be like, have something loose up here or wired wrong up here, or just have such a fucking miserable life that you have nothing positive to yourself to want to have to do shit like that constantly. So that's why they were that
What's
kind
the
of
hell
people.
of
They
it,
were
Red
finally
Fook?
exposed for who they were. Trust me, the people who right now are doing this or making fun of me full time, they don't have good lives. They're not good people. They're fucked up. That's
I
why
have a
they do what they do.
lady. I have a
If they
job.
a
I have
positive,
friends. I
fun
have a
life to
house.
focus on, they wouldn't be constantly stealing.
Yeah,
my
and
content and making
$10,000
fun
in
of
debt,
me.
but
Why?
that's what a
Why
house
would you do that?
costs,
You'd be
so.
doing your own thing. You know what I mean? Why would you give a fuck? It's Tevin's fault.
Dead silence. Dead silence. He's
Oh,
staring.
I don't even know. Jackie's first says, who's the worst detractor now? Dude, I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't have a clue. I don't know who's
It's
the most
Tevin.
malicious. See, the thing is, I know there's people who do this like almost daily. They steal my shit and restream it, but they're usually doing it just to make money. Like they're doing it because they can make a buck doing it. They're not doing it because they actually genuinely hate my.
Tevin makes more money than he does. Which is hilarious because this is a hobby for Tevin. Tevin doesn't do this. Like, this is not his job. Like, oh no, DSP made $200. Here you go, Tevin. Here's $500. Fuck DSP. Like, god damn. Praise be the Almighty.
Guts. They're doing it because they can make money doing it. Oh, I can make fun of Phil all day. I'll make money doing it. Even though it's illegal, they still don't care.
Hey, Mr. Falco Punch, how's it
going?
going?
Sue them, and YouTube
And
doesn't get it.
go.
So I don't know who's actually out there who's the most. What I would say is the people who really are the worst, the people who just literally fabricate and lie things on purpose.
Honestly, I love for him to
The people who
experience
will
true
say, "Oh, Phil
hardship.
rage quit a game," but I didn't rage quit the game.
Like, you
They
get...
took a clip of me raging at a game out of context to say I rage quit a game, and then they get clickbait off of it and shit.
But you do rage quit. You either rage or you wage quit over 200 games. Someone actually made a list of over 200 games he has rage or wage quit. Speaking of, latest one was Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. He wage, W-A-G-E, quit that game. I was like, guys, it doesn't matter that I only made $2 on the $6 game. I didn't pay for it. It was a review copy. Review copy? that you did not mention in your stream or in the title of the video or on your YouTube thing. Oh, no, you can't get me in trouble, no! Which he could have gotten into a lot of trouble for that.
Because people believe dumb shit like that. They'll believe that I rage quit and I stole money and I scammed. Like, the perfect example about this would be yesterday. So yesterday, you guys remember the situation where No Couture tipped me $20 and said, give that to a viewer. And I said, sorry, I don't want to do it that way because there's taxes and everything involved, so I refunded his money. How many people out yesterday said Phil stole money from a viewer? Phil pocketed money that was supposed to go to a viewer. See what I mean? That's hurtful because...
That's exactly what you did. You were going to pocket that money. You said, no, that money is mine. Until the person complained about it, and then it's like, fine, I guess I'll refund it. Which makes me think PayPal's pissy with him. Because before he'd be like, no, fuck you, that money is mine. But I think he's getting so many chargebacks that he's having to be like, all right, fine, I'll refund. If anyone tries to charge back, just please let me refund it. Please don't ban my PayPal account.
Idiots will believe that. They didn't come back to the late stream to see that I had refunded the money, and then No Couture came back and said, sorry about that, I won't do that next time. But by the way, here's the tip to make up for it or whatever. You see what I mean? Like, they don't do that. They only report half a story or spin on it that's negative without the full story, and then dumbasses believe it. That hurts me, because that will actually genuinely stop new people from checking out my content when they see a million negative things about me all over the internet, Penny Rich did 100 bit cheers.
So his ego is super massive.
Rich.
Almost as large as
for 5
Greed.
months. Is something going on? Someone slandering at you? Nah, we're just talking generalities. I finished the Luigi's Mansion stream. I didn't feel like playing anymore. I was getting tired, and people wanted to talk a little bit, so we're just hanging out and talking for a bit. That's all. Spawn Killer took me $1.
So this is why I thought he beat Luigi's Mansion, because he was doing this afterwards.
Never heard of it, but I am aware that there are things that you can do to clean out your sinuses. I used to have this thing. Well, first of all, there's this thing.
He has 2 PayPal accounts, so
you pour into your nose
won't hurt him that badly.
And drain them out. So I had a modernized version of that years ago. That was basically a tube that squirted saline solution into your sinuses and would drain out. And it didn't really do anything for me. Like, I did it a few times, and it never improved a damn thing for me, because you got to remember something. When it's not going down my throat and clearing all that out. All it's doing is going through my sinuses. And my problem isn't my sinuses. It's the fucking post-nasal drip going down the sinuses in the back of the throat that completely aggravates everything for me. If I didn't have the post-nasal drip, I would have no problems ever with sinuses or snorting or any of the stuff that people say is gross on stream. I would never have to do it. It's the post-nasal drip that does it. And things like that don't help for that, because it's going from the back of my sinus down the back of my throat. And that's causing inflammation and soreness and hoarseness of the throat. And it's causing my nose to swell up overnight on the inside. It's just a bad situation. It sucks. I don't think that any kind of...
I've seen that too.
So
it's not that hard. Exactly. Lay off the coke, right, Jason? Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I will keep ignoring the hate, because at this point,
and people go, "Oh, if he was on coke, he'd be skinnier."
Really have any
Chris Farley was on coke.
Purpose to it.
He was anything but skinny.
Admittedly, when people first
John
started
Candy, anyone?
criticizing me on the internet, it was things
Jim
like, man,
Belushi?
Phil doesn't even do direct capture yet. Man, Phil really just unfairly rages at every fucking game and over the top acts like an asshole to the every game developer of every game. And if
because you do.
Time to do
You've told them to die in a fire.
Side content to be more robust, and if he did things that were like ways to get back to his fans, like interacting with them and stuff like that, rather than ignoring them, he'd be a better content creator. So what did I do over the years? I adopted direct capture. I became a live streamer. I started doing more long-form playthroughs with more involved content, focusing in on the game and taking my time with it instead of rushing through it. I started playing less games so I could focus in more on the games that I enjoyed them more. Then I started doing interactive streams. So literally, all the criticism that was thrown at me over the years,
terrible, Jason, but
I
probably
adapted and I
true.
improved my content for. Okay. Yes, there's still a few very small things like, oh, get a green screen or whatever for your office. Those are little negligible things that aren't necessarily...
Yes,
big
now
things,
the
most
coke
of
thing
things
is just
that
a
I ever
joke.
I listened to, and it took me a while, but I adapted and I changed, and I feel like I'm a better...
When he has
a better
cat
streamer,
owner who's
better
doing the
content
quartering
creator now.
stream, not
But
a
now
single
with
snort the entire
Phil
time.
steals from his fans. Well, that doesn't happen. So that's not a criticism. That's slander. Oh, Phil's a scammer. Well, that doesn't happen. That's not criticism.
You
That's,
do scam.
You see what I mean? His pre-streams are too long. Fair enough, but if I shorten my pre-stream, now no one knows anything that's going on, and people would complain that all of my gameplay is me gabbing about stuff that has nothing to do with the game to my viewers, so I try to get out of the way.
If I was to do one of his pre-streams, it'd be
that's a
super
criticism
easy and
that's valid,
quick.
but I don't know how I
Guys,
can
this is a game I'm playing today. I'll be playing for 4 hours.
Phil
By the way,
constantly
if you want to
makes
support
money
me,
on
check out my
stream. Well,
Streamlabs,
false.
Patreon,
On a pre-stream, I will mention it.
Super
Maybe
Chat,
once or twice during
books,
gameplay, I'll
channel,
mention
whatever.
tipping, and that's it. I'm not
Done.
constantly begging for money. So completely false. That's not criticism.
As he sits here
That's
and begs
slander.
for money.
So there you see what I mean? Like, the things that are against me aren't criticisms anymore. It's slander. It's actually making shit up to make me look bad when it's not actually
Exactly.
what happens on my
Sponsor
stream.
stream,
I always
no
get people
snort.
come to my streams constantly these days, and they say, you know, this is weird because I've heard so many negative things about you. But then when I come to your stream, none of that actually happened. Like, what it is they
Except
take
it
this
all
stuff out of
happens.
context.
You
know,
still
do
cry and beg for
a
money.
5-6 hour stream in the morning, And out of that, maybe 30 minutes is dedicated to talking about money and, you know, how people can help you or whatever. And outside of that, it was all about the game and fun interaction.
30
so why are they
minutes
acting like that's
a
all you
day
do? 'Cause
spent
they're
crying
lying
for
and
money.
swearing to make money on YouTube. That's why. So it's not like it used to be where back in the day,
Tiger,
it was actual valid criticism
Tiger,
that could obviously improve. Now it's just lies. So when you're just lying constantly, I can't improve. I don't know what to do to get better if you just make shit up constantly.
Use a green screen. No, I can't do that. Fuck you, I'm not using a green screen.
Italian Sex God, I don't necessarily need to fit more gameplay into my days. I'm already doing at least between 5 to 6 hours of gameplay every single day. How many
Wow.
people realistically
It's a
can watch 5 to 6
full-time
hours
job.
of
He
gameplay
plays
in
it
a
for
day?
6
Not many.
hours.
I don't need to do more gameplay in a day.
6 hours a day, dude.
No.
6
Frog
hours
says,
for
"Do
a
you think you would have
full-time
less haters if you
job.
weren't quite so mean back in your earlier days?" Because here's the thing: the haters today are not the people from back then. Most of the people from back then who didn't like me have moved on. They long understood that I'm not worth wasting time on and shit like that. You know, they saw that I've changed over the years. Okay, they move on. The people who do it now are literally doing it to make a living doing it. They want to make money making fun of me, and they've realized I am a person that people latch onto to follow. for
Because you're
dramatic things that most of the
trash.
time I am not even involved in. People create ridiculous scenarios that I'm not involved with at all to get their own fucking jollies out of the situation. And these aren't the same people. Yes, was I a mean asshole who was obstinate and stubborn and just being a dickhead back in the day? Of course I was. I've mentioned this many
You
times.
still
I'm a
are.
different person now than I used to be. But those people from back then don't hate me now. You know what I mean? What it is people saw the people who used to hate on me get popular because of it, and I gotta jump on that bandwagon and make a buck for myself. And it's pathetic. It's fucking such a loser.
It's so pathetic, dude. So fucking pathetic.
Okay. It's Tevin's fault. Yeah, Wings trolls.
Yes, it
this chat.
is.
I mean, I'm well aware that a lot of the people who come to my stream chat are people who troll Wings. I really don't know anything about the guy, besides what you guys tell me. I know nothing about the man at all. On a personal
But you
level, I don't know what
recognize
kind of guy
memes
he really is.
right
All I hear
away.
about are apparently his worst moments, because you guys tell me about, oh, remember the time when he said, look here, look, listen, or whatever the fuck that was, or the time that supposedly he scammed his viewers to raise money for an operation that then he went and bought a car or something with, you know.
The
these are
Mustang.
I don't hear the
Vroom,
best
vroom.
things about the guy. Obviously, the guy must have something good about him, or he wouldn't have any following. Same thing with me. Obviously, there's things that are good about me, or you guys wouldn't be.
You don't have to have
paying attention,
anything
right?
good about you. You just have to
I'm
be
not against
entertaining
having
to the people
who are
for the
his,
wrong
you know,
reason.
Detractors watch my stuff as long as you guys don't make it about that. You know what I mean? Like when you're here, you want to
He
reference
beg
memes
every
once in a while,
day.
That's okay. I'm not gonna say no. You know that's stupid. I banned all memes. Mods ban all memes from the chat. I'm not gonna do that. There's a meme right there of him, right? But what I will say is, please, you know, don't make a meme about it. I don't know anything about it. That's messed up that you would come to another streamer.
I don't know anything about it, guys. But you don't know anything about anything.
And just have fun. And
That's
enjoy
why
my
people
stream.
can't ever
By
ask you
all
questions,
means,
'cause you
welcome.
can't answer any
But please understand
questions.
that I'm not toxic. I'm not gonna have that kind of toxic shit constantly in my chat. You want to make a little jab here or there, that's different. But I'm not gonna have it become the beat up on Wings all the time chat. We're not gonna fucking do that, okay?
Or nail it to the fucking wall. It's his house. He can nail it to the fucking wall if he wanted to. Instead of crying that there's no room. And I actually probably dampen sound better than that sound foam, since it'd be a much
I saw the
larger
entire series
area.
of The Sopranos. Every episode. Someone asked, did I ever see it? I saw every episode when it was on HBO. My parents and I used to watch it together.
I mean, when you were 27 years old, you'd curl up on the couch with mommy, cuddle up with her, be like, okay, mommy, turn on the HBO show.
Honest fans,
Creepy.
what's the schedule for tomorrow? Star Wars on the first stream and Pokemon on the late stream. And I'm going to post
Do you
that up.
wanna
I'm
play
just
the
about to end
fucking
stream
game?
Here and then start uploading and post that up so everyone is well aware of what's coming up tomorrow. So Star Wars and Pokemon tomorrow. Okay, and that means Wednesday when I come back from my break, because Thursday's my day off, we'll be Death Stranding and Luigi's Mansion again. No, Sienna's butt beer will not return this year, but I have a this beer I bought from last year that I never drank. It's like a hazelnut chocolate beer that I'm going to try this year. It's been in my fridge.
That you bought last year? How flat is that gonna be? Oh my god!
Excuse me.
Ugh! Ugh! A beer he
All
bought
right, I
last
think
year
that's
that
it,
has
guys. No one else
chocolate.
has really done
Ugh!
anything unique or interesting,
Gross.
honestly. And I'm tired here, man.
I'm tired here,
Let's
man.
call it a rest. Let's call
If
it
you
a
guys
rest.
give me more money, I wouldn't be so
Thanks to everyone who
tired.
hung out with me. Thanks to those who contributed. I'm going to upload the Luigi's Mansion gameplay to DSP Gaming right now. Tomorrow, Star Wars is the main stream. Pokemon is the late stream. I hope you guys will join me for that fun stuff. And we'll end the week right? It's been a great streaming week. I hope you'll join me for that tomorrow. Okay, guys? All right, thank you guys very much. Have a good evening. I will see you in the AM for more fun. Peace out, everyone. Have a good night.
Exactly. It's gonna be so fucking gross, and I love it. I want to take one little swig of it and just spew all over the place. All right, guys, this is my first round. Like, yes, that'd be hilarious. My body was eaten by a bear. Terrible tragedy. Send money so I can get a transplant body. As you can see, I have no body. I'm just a head floating in outer space. Whee! Oh, you can see my one lamp. Terrible. And then Red Fook said to play.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's get that up. No, I need to do this, then this. Oh, this is the right video we were talking about.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was terrible. Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, that's enough of that. Oh my god, that was terrible. Terrible. Well, that was from Red Fook. Help! So that should be really interesting when he goes to drink that beer from last year. Like, does he not understand that beer doesn't last that long? Oh, it's gonna be so gross, and I'm going to love it. Oh, what was it? My friend and I were at my mom's house cleaning out the fridge. Well, she was getting a new fridge, and so we're cleaning out the old one to get ready for the new one to be put in. And whatever, and it's like, oh, hey, you want a beer? Like, yeah, sure. My mama hasn't drank in years. This beer was older than the September 11th attacks. This beer expired before those happened. And mind you, this was back in, I think, 2015? No, 2016 is when this happened. So this beer's easily 16 years old. Like, hey, man, you want a beer? Yeah, sure. It was like, no! I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, I couldn't help but laugh. It's like, what the fuck? And then he finally tried to Dana, like, oh my god, why is this beer this old? It's like, terrible. That's how you know you're friends, when you do shit like that to each other. Alright, oh, holy shit, it's almost 3 o'clock. I already recorded a couple of videos, and I did this. I got a couple of things to do. But I might be back tonight with Atlee or Sophie, not sure yet. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I entertained you. As always, holla holla for the dollar dollar from Liquid Snake. Granted money, I need that money. I need money, 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 money to pay my bills, to keep my house. Wait a minute, I'm not DSP. I have a job. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, guys, hopefully I entertained you. Way better than DSP ever would or could. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.